Hey guys, this is Nick UI with 40K Nation, playing down here in the Harrisburg area at the Adventurers Guild with Ork Boss Matt. We rolled already for mission and deployment. It's Dawn of War, Annihilation. The only deployments that happened was there's some orks on the table, so I'll let Matt tell you what he's deployed.
Yeah, I just deployed a hardtop battle wagon with the death roller, a red paint job, 2 big shooters. It's got the Knob Squad in there with the War Boss, and I just got it deployed in the center map.
Nothing else is deployed. Everything else is coming off from the table edges. Of course, the drop pod with the Ironclad is in reserve, as well as the Death Copters who are outflanking.
Alright, for Ork movement, everything else came out. My Ludas moved out here, and the other squad of 15 moved out here. All the trucks came up behind the first battle wagon. The other battle wagon came out here beside the looted wagon. It's fine for its don't press that. And then both of these ran 5 inches to kind of spread out, and then this moved forward 6 more inches, but all stay within the KFF. And now it's the end of my movement and shooting.
Alright guys, so my first turn happened. Everything came off from my table edge. My drop pod with the Ironclad dropped here by the Ludas, barbecued 5 Ludas. He did pass his leadership test. The Lamb Raider moved out 12. Vindies each moved 6. Dreadnought moved 6. All the Rhinos moved 12 and smoked. Predator moved 6. All my firing on this side of the table was utterly ineffective. I did blow off a big shooter and shake the battle wagon. Whoop-de-ding. So with that, it becomes turn 2 for the Ork player.
Alright, so for Ork turn 2, my battle wagon during the movement phase rode up and smashed into the Land Raider with the Death Roller, causing it to explode. He made all his saves. Actually, no, the HQ took 1 wound.
That would be Vulcan.
Yeah. The Big Mac truck rode up behind it, making sure the obscure targets everywhere. Everything else just kind of moved. During my shooting phase, this truck moved back here to assault this, but during my shooting phase, the looted wagon shot the Predator, did nothing. Ludas shot at it, did nothing. And these Ludas shot this Dreadnought and did nothing. And then during my assault phase, my boys with the Knob attacked the Dreadnought. He killed 1 boy, and then the Knob got a glancing and just stunned him. And that would be the end of my turn.
Okay guys, this is my turn 2. Turn was kind of average for me. I started out, actually over here if you don't mind, sorry,
okay.
I lied. Shooting wise, I did blow up the battle wagon here. I think it was a multi-belted shot or something. I also shot everything else in my army, and all I killed was a war wagon and an ork. So my shooting was, again, pretty ineffective. Pretty bad luck, and also amazing rolls on the part of his custom force field. Close combat phase was interesting, though, and it did go well for me. My Terminators and my Dreadnought both assaulted the Knob Squad that popped out from here. You'll notice the Knob Squad is no longer there. They've all died. The War Boss is left, but he is fleeing, and since he was part of the Knob Squad during combat, he's broken, since they're below 50%. So he's just going to run away until he falls off the table. Over here, combat, I swung, missed, he swung, missed, so that's going to be kind of a tar pit of doom until the Power Claw gets its way with me. So without further ado, it's going to be turn 3 for the Orks.
Alright, for my Ork turn, my battle wagon moved forward and destroyed the 1 Rhino, and they came out and took 1 wound, and he died. And then the looted wagon moved up 6 inches, and the Big Mac KFF truck moved up, providing cover. And this truck moved around here to pop a couple shots, but that wasn't effective. Both my Death Copters came out. That one came in from this table edge and turbo boosted. This one came out right there. And then during my shooting phase, the looted wagon wrecked that Rhino, and killed 2 or 3 Marines, and the Death Copter wrecked the Predator. I don't think these guys did anything. The Ludas didn't do anything. These Ludas moved during the movement and then ran 3 inches. Kind of get away. They're probably going to get popped shots from that. And then that shot and didn't do anything. During the assault phase, I had my boy squad that was inside this truck come out, assault over the battle wagon, killed all but 1 Terminator, but they also broke and now they're running away. And then this is how far the War Boss was running. And that would be the end of my turn.
So this is the bottom of 3. My opponent's rolling has been great all game, including this turn, but my rolling was also good this turn for the first time this game. So I kind of I pulled away with it a little bit. The close combat over here, I know I'm skipping around phases. This close combat has been continuing all game. I actually lost an arm this turn, so he did hurt me a little bit. I killed an orc. In terms of shooting attacks, to be in phase, I shot and blow up a battle wagon, which dropped 20 boys, who promptly died to a combination of flamer and rapid fire. There's 2 boys left. They've gone to the ground, and the knob has a wound on him already. This squad here killed that stupid outflanking rocket launcher flying death copter. Kind of a revenge kill there for my Predator. The 2 Vindicators did nothing. They whiffed as always this game.
They killed the looted wagon.
Did they kill a looted wagon? Okay, so they did kill a looted wagon actually, so I take that back. The Vindicators came through for me for once. Close combat wise, I was quite lucky. My last Terminator ran off by his own. He had an empty truck and bashed the empty truck in the face. It moved 13, so I had 6s, and I hit with all 3 attacks, bringing it down pretty quickly there. So right now in terms of kill points, I'm ahead. But he still has 2 full squads of looters left, a full squad of guys inside a war truck. And there's still, of course, that squad back there, slowly wailing away at my ironclad. So it's anybody's game. We'll have to see how it goes turn 4.
Alright, so during my orc movement, my truck with the Big Mac flew back here 19 inches to kind of provide a little bit of cover here. Those guys got up at the end of my turn, but they're as good as dead. War Boss ran, these guys ran. Death Copter popped a shot at this Terminator, hit it, but he made his armor save. The Ludas here wrecked the drop pod, but the combat here, I actually lost combat by 2, rolled, failed my leadership, boss pulled, failed my leadership again. So they're breaking and running, and the Dreadnought consolidated 1 inch towards the Ludas. And that'd be the end of the orc turn.
Okay, so this is the bottom of turn 4 for me. I pretty much, very quick turn, moved. This squad was penned from disembarking from the Rhino last turn. These 2 squads this squad moved forward at full speed. This squad moved forward into the woods. And then double tap the remaining 2 guys in the crater there who are now dead. Vulcan moved forward as fast as he could. Terminator here moved forward as fast as he could. And the Ironclad assaulted the Ludas, who cannot hurt it, but he unfortunately also cannot hit the broadside of a barn. So that's going to be a combat that's going to kind of last the rest of the game probably. That's it. So turn 5 for the Orks.
Alright, so for the orc turn, the Death Copter managed to pick off that last Terminator. He actually rolled a 1 for his armor save. Over here, then, all my looters shot into his HQ Vulcan.
40 shots.
45.
45 shots.
And only managed to get 1 wound that he didn't save. And then this popped a couple shots, but he made all his saves there. And then over here, he killed 1 Luda, but the squad made its morale, so they're still locked in combat, and that'll be the end of Orc turn 5.
Okay, so we're getting down to the end here. This is the bottom of 5. I moved forward all my troop squads full speed, joined the wounded Vulcan who has 2 wounds to that Marine squad so he doesn't get looted to death. My Vindicators fired, killed a couple dudes in the Luda squad. My squad over here is just kind of running full speed toward that death copter in the corner, and my Ironclad is reliably killing 1 Luda per turn. So maybe that'll eventually make them break and run. So this game is getting close to the end. We did roll, and the game will continue to turn 6. So it's top at Ork 6 now.
All right, Ork turn. Kind of cornered here, but my one death copter, he's got those Marines heading at it, so I turbo boosted it here, planning for turn 7, maybe pop a shot if the Dreadnought finishes off the Ludas. This squad's about to run off the table during my next turn if we go once. My Ludas and my boys disembarked, shot some firecrackers at the squad, thinned it out a little bit. My Ludas thinned it out a little bit more. Then I assaulted, but I actually lost combat, but I rolled insane heroism, so I'm fine. And I'll be going on to the end of Ork's turn 6.
So this was my turn 6, the bottom of 6. In terms of shooting, this squad here rapid fired at the remaining truck and exploded it. It actually did explode on the ramshackle chart. And the big mech who was inside, the only guy inside, did take a wound from the explosion. My Vindicators fired, killed a couple of Ludas, but kind of ineffective because he made all but 2 of his 5-up saves out of 9 saves or so. This squad over here continued to chase fruitlessly after the Death Copter in close combat. This combat over here finished. Vulcan and 1 remaining Marine managed to finish off the remaining boys and continued their advance toward those Ludas. Also, my Ironclad has finally killed those Ludas. They run off the table, and he consolidated and moved himself so that he would not get shot in the butt by the Death Copter. So with that, it is the top of Ork 7. We rolled, and the game will continue to turn 7.
Alright, so for the Ork turn 7, my Death Copter came down here 12 inches, popped a shot, it hit, but didn't do anything to the Dreadnought. Over here, my Big Mech moved forward, flamered, didn't do anything, he made all his saves. Luda shot at Vulcan and he died valiantly to Luda fire. And then the Burna assaulted the Power Fist, did a wound but he made a save. And then the Power Fist killed the Big Mech. So that'll be the end of Ork turn 7.
Alright, so this was the bottom of turn 7. The game is over. During my turn, I wiped out all but 2 Ludas. He did not get tabled. Those Ludas did pass their leadership test. I also killed off his remaining Death Copter with a meltagun shot from the Ironclad, who stomped up and popped that little guy in the face. The end result was 14-9 to me in kill points, and it was a great game. I appreciate you watching this edition of 40K Nation Battle Report.